Providence Ridge in State of Decay 2 is a map that I think is a perfect fit for this time of the year when we all want to play something creepy. It's not a great map in terms of layout. Getting from point A to point B takes like forever, so yeah, traversal is a pain. But the feel and the vibe of this map is fantastic. It gives me that cabin in the woods kind of feeling, Evil Dead kind of vibe, which is something that I really love. It has that foggy or hazy kind of look, which is just perfect. Cabins in the woods, glowing eyes of the zombies, nightmare difficulty, and I'm having a blast. Providence Ridge was the very first map that I played in State of Decay 2 exactly 1 year ago, and it was the map that featured in my first impressions video too. It's been a long time. I love this map, but it is not my favorite map. My favorite is Meager Valley followed by Trumbull, but I think this map is actually the most horror themed map followed by Trumbull, and I love the feel and vibe of it. If you guys feel the same about this map, do let me know down in the comment section. And if you feel otherwise, still do share your thoughts. What holds this map back is obviously the layout, but it's a great map for this time of the year. It has that creepy vibe. So I've started a community on Providence Ridge Nightmare Zone using the survivors from my very first community from last year to fully go back in time and kind of celebrate my anniversary with the game in a nostalgic way. I've brought 3 of my strongest survivors from my very first community in the game: FX, the Red Talon Soldier, Juan, and Bridget, and I've also recruited a couple of new survivors. I chose the Builder and Sheriff Boon for the community, and these survivors, they came with some really cool stuff in their inventories. I had completely forgotten that I had given them some really cool stuff. And yeah, they arrived with M4X1 DMR Heavy P07 Pro, sighted P07, and food, ammo, and meds rucksack, which was fantastic. And one of them also had a fuel can and a toolkit on him, so it was a really quick start for me. What you have on your screen right now is Survivor Yasmin, a new recruit to our community, trying to take out her first plague heart, and she was doing pretty good. Her shooting abilities were leveled up. You see that cool headshot to the feral, and yeah, I gave her weapon handling. She was progressing really well, and she was really close to taking out her first plague heart for the community and make a name for herself. But things actually didn't end that well for her, which was kind of sad, as you're gonna see in a moment. See, things were going smoothly. Her health was low, but she was confident that she's gonna do this. But she committed a huge mistake. Yeah, she blew herself up. She took out the plague heart and herself. The mission was complete without doubt, but she was no more to celebrate. After a moment of sadness, we had to move on, so I sent FX, my strongest survivor ever, to retrieve items from Yasmin's dead body, as she had her only M4X1 DMR Heavy on her. But FX was unable to find the dead body, which meant that the M4X1 was gone, which was a major setback to my community. Now FX had to deal with all these zombies using a pistol and a crossbow, something that she hadn't done in a long time. She's a veteran from my first successful lethal zone run. She has seen the worst of it. But come on, anybody can get rusted after being out of action for almost an entire year. It took time for her to get back into the flow of things, but she did. She's a leader and a fighter, so I didn't really have to worry about her. She kicked ass, and she went after a plague heart as well with just a crossbow and a pistol, and she did what she does best. So you can see me and my community are having a great time in Providence Ridge, and maybe you should too. Do let me know what maps are you guys playing on right now. I think this map is best suited for this time of the year we are in right now. And FX is beating the shit out of the plague heart, took out a feral with a headshot using a crossbow. Only she can do that. She's just amazing on an entirely different level when it comes to my survivors. Only she can do this. And she's just so determined and always willing to set an example. Another feral, I don't think he will be able to stop her. And yeah, she's pretty confident. I mean, even in bad situations, she's seen the worst of it, like I said earlier. And the feral giving her quite a challenge, but I'm sure she's gonna be fine. And you guys are gonna be fine too, even if you don't leave a like on the video. Traversal on this map is painful because of the layout. Everything seems too far. Then the pieces are also not that great. Prescott Fire Station is the best one in my opinion, but I might be wrong. The default base, however, and the area surrounding it is the best in terms of the horror vibe, the feel. It's right in the middle of the woods, and it's a really thick forest, which gives that Evil Dead kind of vibe that I was talking about earlier. Especially at night time, it's really spooky out there, and fits perfectly to the time of the year we are in right now. I think a major part of the strong first impression that the game had on me last year had to do with the vibe of this particular map. It was exactly this time last year that I started to play State of Decay 2. I was looking for a good zombie game. I was killing time by playing Zombies mode on Call of Duty Mobile and decided to check out State of Decay 2. Fell in love with the game obviously because of the gameplay, but the feel and vibe of this particular map, Providence Ridge, played a major role. It really hooked me. It was really spooky and it really was perfect for the time. After playing other maps, I quickly realized that Providence was a weaker map in almost all aspects, but the vibe and feel of this map is unmatched. It really gives that spooky cabin in the woods kind of vibe, and if you also want to experience that, then this is the time of the year to do so and have a blast in Providence Ridge just like me. If you are looking for more zombie games, the video on the end screen might be able to help you. So yeah, definitely do check it out. Thank you very much for watching. Peace out.